frog and quickly done now. I magnanimously put in a huge order of smart talking numbers to put in my smart math books. They should be working and trading those numbers now. Instead, they're having fun. Quack! I've got to see what kind of hoop-de-diddly foolishness they're up to now. Salutations and welcome to the marvelous math factory. Before we can go in, you'll need to put a little spring in your step. Huh? What's up, Professor? What's with the funny shoes? Oh, you're in for a real surprise. You're at the math factory. You can absolutely, positively count on it. This is where all our hard work really adds up. The numerical numerating number machine. Look at the numbers. There's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Just as I thought. They're not working, they're playing. I'm number 1. 4. I'm just a big nothing. The sixter. These numbers are real jumpers. Given half a chance, they'll be all over you. So be on your toes. Wow. 7 is heaven. Divine 9. 3 is a crowd. Numbers, back in line, please. These little fellas come fresh out of the numbers machine knowing their names. But they haven't a clue how to count or how to add or subtract. So before they can go out into the world, they need some training. Give me 5. And then there's 10. 8 is great. 10 is rad. What are all those things, Professor? Those are quidgets, my boy. They live right here at the math factory along with all the numbers. What are all those things? The quidgets and numbers work hand in hand with each other. That's what the training is all about. Now the fun begins. Quidgets, get ready to take a number. Okay, let's begin. Tell how many quidgets are on the stage. Go ahead, Tad. How many quidgets do you see? I don't see any, Professor. None? Not even one? No quidgets at all? No, Professor, no quidgets at all. That's absolutely correct. There are none there. And when there are none of something, none at all, then their number is 0. Will the number 0 step up, please? How appropriate. 0 isn't here. I'm just a big nothing. Never invite a 0 to a party. They're always late. And they add nothing to the conversation. Let's move on. Will one of the number 1s bounce forward, please? I'm number 1. And may I have just one quidget, please? Okay. There is one quidget there. You are the number 1. I'm number 1. Yes, you are. And anytime you see one of anything, it's our job to number it. Let's try it. Ready, set, jump. I'm number 1. Yes, very well done. That's the number 1. Perfect. Now let's go through them all. You've got a 1 and 1 quidget. And that's not all. One little coin on the shelf, on a wall, 1 attached fingers. Those aren't his toes. A 1 quidget worm. Let's see how it grows. And that's the number 1. You've got a 2 and 2 quidgets, and that's not all. 2 little coins on a shelf, on a wall, 2 attached fingers. Those aren't his toes. A 2 quidget worm. Let's see how it grows. And that's the number 2. You've got a 3 and 3 quidgets, and that's not all. 3 little coins on a shelf on a wall. 3 attached fingers. Those aren't his toes. A 3 quidget worm. Let's see how it grows. And that's the number 3. You got a 4 and 4 quidgets. And that's not all. 4 little coins on a shelf on a wall. 4 Tad's fingers. Those aren't his toes. A 4-quidget worm. Let's see how it grows. And that's the number 4. You got a 5 and 5 quidgets. And that's not all. 5 little coins on the shelf on a wall. 5 of Tad's fingers. Those aren't his toes. A 5-quidget worm. Let's see how it grows. And that's the number 5. Professor, may I try counting too? Be my guest. You've got a 6 and 6 quidgets, and that's not all. 6 little coins on a shelf on the wall. 6 of Tad's fingers. Those aren't his toes. A 6-quidget worm. Let's see how it grows. And that's the number 6. You've got a 7 and 7 quidgets.
And that's not all.
7 little coins on a shelf on the wall. 7 of Tad's fingers. Those aren't his toes. A 7-quidget worm. Let's see how it grows. And that's the number 7. You got an 8 and 8 quidgets, and that's not all. 8 little coins on a shelf on the wall. 8 of Tad's fingers. Those aren't his toes. An 8-quidget worm. Let's see how it grows. And that's the number 8. You've got a 9 and 9 quidgets, and that's not all. 9 little coins on a shelf on the wall. 9 of Tad's fingers. Those aren't his toes. A 9-quidget worm. Let's see how it grows. And that's the number 9. You got a 10 and 10 quidgets, and that's not all. 10 little coins on the shelf on the wall. 10 of Tad's fingers. Those aren't his toes. A 10-quidget worm. Let's see how it grows. And that's the number 10. Yee-haw! Yee-haw! How is any of this supposed to make the number smarter? I couldn't
Half done.
better myself. All right, I think you had the right idea. And there's no better way to learn about numbers than in the math circus. Welcome to the big top, kids. Wow! Come on, it's showtime. What? May we help? Yes, please. Of course, I can always use one assistant. Or 2, or 3. Lily, I need you to help the crowd in numeration participation. Okie dokie, artichoke. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. It'll be a sensation. But what about me? Why, Tad, I need you to help me.
Oh, what do I do first?
Professor, just say, on with the show. Okay? On with the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of
All ages, welcome to simply the most spectacular show this side of Cincinnati, Syracuse, or Sydney. You'll see amazing acts of addition, and not to mention really stupendous subtraction stunts, all performed by the fantastic, not to mention really fabulous, world-famous numbers, 0 through 10, and Professor Quigley's flying quidgets. Yeah, what he said. Now hold on to your popcorn, folks. For our first act, we're going to simply amaze you. Quack, quack, quack. All eyes above on the Jumbotron, please. One by one, each quidget will fly through the air, land on each other's shoulders, and latch together to form a stack of quidgets. Then a number will stick to them, and so on. Number quidget, up and up until there's 10 quidgets tall. So without any further ado, our own factory, fresh, specially trained, performing numbers. Tell me, Tad, if we start with no quidgets here at all, we start with 0. 0. Always late. I'm just a big nothing. Bring on the flying quidgets. Hurry, hurry, step right up. Take a look. A quick preview will introduce the numbers 1 through 10 right here for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let the show begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Performing high and low with quidgets white as snow. These numbers are the stars of our show. There you have it, folks. It's 10 quidgets tall. Did you see how they stopped on 10, Tad? That's a mighty important number. I know all about 10, Professor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's
My both hands numbers. Yes, 10. And all kinds of wonderful things should be done with 10 burr. And that's the end of the famous 10 burr act. There will now be a brief intermission. Take 5, everybody. Wait.
where are you?
Taking me. No. I mean, let's take 5 minutes to get a treat at the Circus ice cream stand. Ice cream? Give me 5. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Get your ice cream here. Mr. Wesley. Mr. Wesley. Wesley? I never heard of him. The name's Scoopsley, yeah. So how many scoops can Scoopsley scoop for you? You can have 1 scoop, 2 scoops, 3 scoops, 4 scoops, 5 scoops. Hey, you numbers really know what you're doing. We took Professor Quigley's training program. I got all 4 questions right on my exam. Well, la-dee-da. I got 5 out of 5 and graduated cum laude in 55. Come on, numbers. Back to work now. Yeah, so what'll it be? Need salt. Okay, that's 5, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, I now direct you to look not left, not right, and not down, but up. Whoa, feast your eyes on the daring, death-defying, fabulous flying Quidget family. And a mighty big family it is. Now, ladies and gentlemen, birds and beasts, the flying Quidgets have been training for this moment for years. Let's see if all that hard work adds up. Professor, are we going to do more counting? No, Tad. Now it's time for the really big acts. Addition and subtraction. Oh, cool. Believe me, you're in for a treat. We're going to start with 1 quidget over there. That's 1. Do you see what I mean? Isn't this fun? He's going to swing across and join the other quidget. That's 1 plus 1. Now you'll clearly see that 1 plus 1 equals 2. Well, shouldn't they be doing this with a net? Who's a net? 1 plus 1 equals 2. 1 plus 1 equals 2. Addition looks fun. Let me try one, Professor. You've got center stage, Tad. 4 plus 2. 4 plus 2 equals 6. Yes. 4 plus 2 equals 6. That's great, Tad. That's great, Tad. You ready, Tad? 3 plus 1 equals 4. 2 plus 5 equals 7. Everybody now. 6 plus 2 equals 8. 3 plus 3 equals 6. 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 9. Yay! Your attention, please. Before our next act begins, is there a doctor in the house? Yes, I'm a doctor. Oh, good. A mouse. That makes me feel better. Because the fabulous flying Quidget family will attempt something so difficult, so dangerous, so daring, we you just might need your services. Ladies and gentlemen, I must ask for your complete silence. One slip, one miscalculation could be disastrous. This is just like addition, but backwards. We start with 2 digits. That's 2. As they swing across, 1 quidget drops off. That's 2 minus 1, and 1 quidget is left on the trapeze. So, 2 minus 1 equals 1. Yes, folks, these acrobats specialize in subtraction. Presenting the subtractobats. 2 minus 1 equals 1. 2 minus 1 equals 1. Whoa, whoa! 4 minus 2 equals 2. This is just as much fun as addition, Professor. Can I try it? Take it away, Tad. 6 minus 2 equals 4. Wow, Tad, you could be a subtractobat. Is minus 5 equals 5. 3 minus 1 equals 2. 5 minus 4 equals 1. Everybody now. 8 minus 2 equals 6. 10 minus 2 equals 8. Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed that the Flying Quidget family and the Subtractobats have a special treat for us today. For the first time since they performed for the Crown Heads of Europe, they're going to combine their 2 acts. The mathematical marvel called subtract addition ism. Yes! This will really be something to write home about. 1 plus 5 equals 6. 6 minus 3 equals 3. 3 plus 4 equals 7. 7 minus 2 equals 5. 5 plus 5 equals 10. Thank you very much, you talented Quidgets. Just amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's build with a very special number. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. That very important number. Number 10. Come on, give me 10. Give me 10. Hey, dog, give me 10. And to demonstrate just how important 10 is, may I direct your attention to ring number 1, where it's going to get a little noisy in a minute. I'm so close to the action, where can I hide? What? When I said noisy, I mean really noisy. Count them, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 carrots. 10 cannons, which will reach fire 10 Quidgets. But that's not all. We have a special big cannon that will fire if and only if we successfully reach the grand number of 100. We've never fired it before, but perhaps tonight will be the night. And who, you might ask, would dare to get inside those cannons? Only the daring Quidget family. And with the help of my trusty assistants, we are all going to make math circus history. We're going to load up each of the cannons with 10 Quidgets. Then we'll fire the first 10 over to the target. Next, we'll fire another 10. Next to the first to make 20. And then we'll keep lining them up by 10s to make 30, 40, all the way until we reach 100 Quidgets. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, count out loud with us. Are you ready, Quidget family? Let's rock it, Professor. Then start the music. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Will they make it, ladies and gentlemen? Hold your breath. 100! There you have it, folks. 100 Quidgets. We did it. Bring out the big, big cannon. Strange. Why am I moving? Oopsie. Are you okay, Mr. Websley? Okay. That was utterly fantastic. Well, Tad, are you ready for the big finish? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to the Math Circus. We at the Mad Circus. The Mad Circus with numbers everywhere. They go leaping through the air. The quidgets never stop here. Beneath the big top, we met the numbers 1 through 10. And here they are again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And 0 is our special friend here at the Mad Circus. The Mad Circus. We add the numbers up, and then it's minus. Take away. Like 2 plus 2 is 4. And 4 minus 3 is 1. This adding and subtracting can be lots and lots of fun. Then the cannons thundering, roaring. Quidgets soaring, 10 by 10 by 10. When the cannon stopped, 100 quidgets had gone clop. What a sight to see. How such a number came to be. Here at the Mad Circus, the Mad Circus. It's fabulous, it's glorious, it's grand. And with all the numbers big and small, we love them one and all. For numbers entertain, they stimulate our brain. And without numbers, the circus would never be the same. Oh yeah, you've done it again, Quigley. What a brilliant way to train numbers. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to announce that I, Mr. Websley, am quadrupling my order of smart math books.
Here you go, Mr. Websley.
Give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll give you 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.